Oh, thank you. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Dave. Oh, sound. It's because the microphone's back there. Hopefully, it's on now. I hear him. Nobody on YouTube yet. Late.
Oh,
Late.
ooh. Ooh, what you got in there?
Ducks. Not even.
Right back.
Not there. Ducks. All right. Oh, morning, Daphne. Brian says joke time. Well, lay it on us. Daphne said morning, Jay.
Good morning, Daphne. I got a pretty good clear thank you. Atlas out.
Oh, yeah. Good.
Oh. Uh-oh, joke time.
Yeah, I can never. Okay. No problem. Listen, her get mixed up all the time. Good morning, Dave. Why can't you ever surprise a Jedi for Christmas?
Let me think about this. Well,
We have our easiest day in recording in a long time today.
Oh, that's nice. Trying to think of the Jedi question. Force.
They can sense
your
presence
presence.
in the Force.
That's right.
I wouldn't have got it if you wouldn't have said Force.
I knew there's.
They can sense a presence in the Force.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yep, there it is. Dave says, "Hey, Jay."
Hey, Dave. How's it
Hey,
going?
Jay. Good morning. Hey.
Good morning.
Hey, Jay. I started using the udder butter for the kids as a problem. Thank you. It is working a lot better.
Good.
I love udder butter. It smells like medicine.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
I still have just a tiny drop of grandma oil.
Ooh.
I'm saving it if I ever get cancer.
You never know. Ever find out how she made it?
No, she's been dead for 20 years.
I know. I just
that was my great grandma that made that.
You think you can take it to a lab and have it synthesized?
Yeah, and then they'd shoot me in the back of the head.
You would probably do it twice.
Yeah, you're right. You guys keep trying to eat it. Oh yeah, the udder butter.
udder
Good
butter.
morning, Chris.
Morning, Chris.
It doesn't taste good. I love all the warning labels on it though.
Yeah.
Because it's just like it's definitely like an Food and Drug Administration thing.
Mm-hmm.
Saying this not for humans, this is not for humans, this is not for humans.
Oh, gotcha.
Like 500 times. Yes, glad to. Yeah, I love and thinking about it, like every cut when you got dry skin or whatever, udder butter, we always used it.
Wonder if I should put it on my thumb here.
Probably. There's some in the other room.
Maybe I will when we're done. Trying to let it dry out, but it hurts still.
I remember we used to buy it by like a bucket.
The udder butter?
Mm-hmm.
Just dunk your face in it?
No, it's for the goats.
Okay.
Because their teats can get chapped.
Mm.
That's what it was originally for.
Right, yeah. Did that ever happen to you, just like in the summer?
Yeah. Because the straps on my waders
would
go right across them. And we literally would put Band-Aids over them in the morning.
Well, remember at Hocking Hills, not this past year. No, it was this past year, I think. I had to put Band-Aids over mine. Because some reason our new shirts
were
rubbing mine just raw.
Yeah, I think it was also the humidity
That too. Yeah, oh yeah.
that was being a big part of that because it was like 1,000% humidity.
It what's his
Dustin, good morning.
John Turley of Crowtown Squatchers saved me that day. Good morning.
Uh,
Oh, that's okay.
yeah.
Yep, she's usually right. Well,
But yeah, cleaning out the garage, throwing away all kinds of stuff.
yeah. Anything cool though?
You can look through it if you want.
All right. Is it all in the dumpster?
Some of it is. Maybe since we're gonna get done so early today, you can help me a little bit.
Cool, because I do need to stop at the bowling alley around noon.
That's, I mean, because we don't need a Patreon because we just recorded that this weekend.
Okay.
And we don't need a Wednesday because I'm recording that with
But we have.
Dave.
Oh,
Well,
never
we
mind.
have one,
True.
but I'm recording that with David Hardy tonight.
Oh,
Oh, his
nice.
new book came. You want to go grab it? It's in the kitchen.
Sure. Yeah.
By the toaster.
By the toaster.
By the mixer, my big mixer. Above the dishwasher.
Okay.
It looks really, really good.
It does. Stickers stuck to it, but
Oh yeah, he sent a whole bunch of stickers with it.
I've seen that.
That's his new Bigfoot.
Sticker. It looks
Yeah.
sweet.
Well, that's his new shirt. Oh yeah, his new art. Check out the acknowledgments page though. At the beginning.
Okay. Ah. That's pretty awesome. We made the book.
Mm-hmm.
We made the book. Thank you, David. That's pretty sweet. This is cool.
David Hardy's new book here. Let me show it to the
Yeah, I
camera.
want to show him, but I don't want to like show him on the inside.
No. I just want to show David Hardy. So Appalachian Cryptids and Creatures by David Hardy. It's a really fun book. It's really cool. Definitely a suggestion. Well, you'll hear there's going to be an episode on it. I'm recording with him tonight.
That's awesome.
Definitely, if you got a cryptid friend or fam, that's a perfect gift.
Cryptid what?
Fam or friend.
Okay. It's not what I heard. Yeah, this is cool. David's awesome.
Most of that art in there, he hasn't released it all yet.
No, I haven't seen any of this stuff. Some of a cut like one.
Just a handful.
Maybe it was so far one. The
What-
Mothman one. Because I've seen that at the seen that.
I think I need redo your spot. Sasquatch sounded like he was talking fast. I think it's perfect.
Yeah, I think it sounds good, Brian.
Celeste, good morning, guys.
Good morning.
You guys are live on Tuesdays too. Good times. Oh yeah, every Tuesday
morning.
9 a.m. AJ,
Set your watch to it.
to prevent cancer, no sugar, no excess salt, eat clean,
Get out chemicals in clothing.
appliance
Cut out.
dishwasher, aerosols. I can go on and on. I would stage 3 kidney.
PKD.
I don't know what the PKD means.
Who
Well,
said, was that Mia? Yeah.
yeah.
I think I 100% believe.
Well, I think you're
You're
extremely
correct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Book cover art is so cool. Does he have Instagram or Facebook? Yeah. So I don't know if the book's under its own thing yet, but it's Cryptid T-shirts or David Hardy on Instagram or both of his pages. So I don't know. I don't think there's a special Instagram or anything for the book itself yet.
I did notice one thing.
Hmm.
You should ask him tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Does he enjoy drawing teeth and claws?
I think I know the answer. So and they're all Appalachian, and the publisher, he said it was really fun to work with.
Yeah.
I'm hoping that it like a series spawns out of it. I'm going to make that suggestion tonight. Like Cryptids of the Tundra.
Mm.
I think that'd be a cool, just pick a biome or a thing.
Signed it.
Oh yeah.
That's pretty awesome.
the
That's
first-
really cool. That's an awesome book.
The people in the acknowledgments were the first ones to get a copy.
Oh, that's so cool. Okay. That's really cool. That's neat.
It's a great book. I'm really happy that he went for it.
Mm-hmm.
He's been talking about it for over a year. Good morning, Paul.
Good morning, Paul.
Tiny Toes is here. Yep. no processed food.
Correct.
I mean, as little as you can get. It's almost impossible. Polycystic kidney disease. Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Also, heal it up. I have herbal teas I take. Tell you later. Okay.
Okay.
The book looks cool. Actually, physical media is the best. Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, I mean, even if I don't read them all, I have such a massive collection of books.
Yeah.
Because guess what? When they turn off the power to us, I can go over there and it's still there.
Oh, yeah.
I have a couple. Emily's got me a couple apothecary books.
Mhm.
I have not started messing with them yet, but I really want the one Ambrosia's messing with.
Which Ambrosia?
Patron Ambrosia.
I mean, but which Ambrosia and which apothecary book?
Oh, not the one from the D&D.
Okay.
I really would like. I'm sure they're out there. So if anybody knows, like apothecary is like, I don't know. This is a dumb definition because I don't know the actual like true definition.
What it is in your mind?
Yeah, but I know they farm and harvest ingredients to make natural remedies in items like soap and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like Brandon's aunt
Mhm.
does awesome soap, the beard balm, that
The
kind of stuff, the
oils.
oils. But I know half of it she farms and half of it she goes out and harvest.
The salt licks. I don't know.
Does she do a salt lick?
No, but wouldn't that be funny?
I guess.
We should make corn cob salt licks.
When we build the goat pen, I am going to put a salt lick on the very roof of it.
Let's see if they just get to it.
Oh no, they will. I've had goats. I've had a lot of goats.
Okay.
I can't tell you how many times they came to the barn and they'd be in the rafters of the barn, and you're like, how?
They're up in the rafters?
Yes.
Huh.
Standing on a plank that's that wide,
Right, yeah.
that's 10 foot away from the nearest thing they could have got up there on.
Hmm.
So I've never seen them do it, but in my head, they just had to make like running blind charges.
I bet you they're stacking on each other and get one up there.
Now, you make a joke, but goats will stand on each other.
See?
Especially like pygmies will stand on horses. They'll stand on anything.
Animals on animals.
Herbs and essential oil.
Tinctures.
Tinctures, yes. Yeah, tinctures.
I made thieves oil once.
Did you?
Around COVID time.
A good idea. Look up the 70s series.
Look up the 70s series.
Auctions carry the estate sales of collectors, etc. Oh, okay. Sherry, good morning.
Good morning, Sherry.
But yeah, because you can find some. We have a bingo casualty. Oh, they ate bingo. Emily got the kids like bluey stickers for the walls,
Yeah.
and they figured out that they peel off. So they just sit there and they work at one of them and then they eat them. I get not a so fun time today going to a funeral because
Oh.
well, sorry to hear your uncle passed away.
Yeah,
Paul.
sorry, Paul. Yeah, I'm sorry about that, Paul.
Jones
just-
said, "Good morning, animals on animals."
That's what they do. They jump on each other's backs and they show those animals to you.
Once in print, it can't be changed like digital media. Well, unless the Mandela effect disturbs our reality,
Disrupts.
which is harder. Like they can't do that all the time. It's a big lever.
I don't know. Maybe they can.
Well, I think Inside Jobs, the show is fact.
Mhm.
And they had a whole episode on the Mandela effect.
Mhm.
And it was a machine. So they tried to build a time machine.
Mhm.
And it ended up being a reality fragmenter.
That sounds like what this CIA guy was talking about.
And the super elites, oh, I told you, like the robes,
Mhm.
like ahead of all of it, like they're above all of the organizations.
Right.
They basically made both of those guys higher ups if they agree to never mess with that technology again.
Hmm.
Because it's something that it can instantly get out of control.
Right, yeah.
There's very, very few like finite things they can go back through and mess with. So the one guy has like a massive tattoo of, I think it's Shazam. Was that it?
Kazam was the movie with Shaquille O'Neal.
Yes, but they always said Shazam,
was with Sinbad.
Sinbad, or he was a genie.
Right.
So he had like a full body tattoo, and he's like, "What does this mean to you guys?" I'm like, "We don't even know what that is."
Yeah.
And they're like, "Oh, as you mean?" And then it started changing where it was a killer way. Like the more they kept messing with it,
Oh, okay. Oh, you mean on Inside Job?
yeah,
Okay.
that was
The
that was
joke.
one of
The
the
tells.
one of the litmus tests
Right.
was what movie does everybody?
See here.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, and I do not remember ever a Sinbad movie with where he's a genie. However, I do remember the Kazam one because I had it on tape with Shaquille O'Neal.
Gary, good morning.
Morning,
Robert,
Gary.
good morning.
Good morning, Robert.
Brian says prayers to you and your family, Paul.
Yes. But I do not remember. I never remembered the Sinbad genie movie.
I feel like I did.
That's what I think it is, and I think it's because in like the 90s, especially when that Shaquille O'Neal movie did come out, Sinbad had like he was huge. Sinbad was huge. He was in everything.
So, and he made a trailer for it, right?
Yeah, they did. Wasn't it on like Funny or Die or something? Did it?
It was something. It may have
Yeah.
been College Humor,
Or one of those. Yeah.
where they made a trailer, and I think that also. I don't know. I feel like I remember it though.
Yeah, I think that's what it is. It's just it's like such a close distant memory that I don't know.
The Apothecary series, Gardening Made Easy, and The Complete Guide to Natural Healing. Well, I'll be getting both of those.
Okay, good suggestions. Yeah, right. You writing those down?
I'm putting them in my
Yeah.
Amazon cart.
So Sherry does remember Shazam. She says, "See, I don't, but I very much remember the Shaquille O'Neal one because we watched it.
Gardening Made Easy.
I could probably find my VHS copy of it too, and I should still have it. But not a good movie. But Sinbad and like First Kid and I'm trying to think of the big like kids movies he was in.
Did she say who it's by?
Gardening Made Easy. Nope, in the complete.
Or what's the other one? A Complete Guide to Natural Healing. A Complete Guide to Natural Healing.
I'm 61, so I go back some. Oh, so you probably have a lot of movies in the memory bank.
The
Shoot.
Complete Guide to Herbal Tinctures.
Ooh,
Okay. I'm gonna have to do some more research on both those things she said because there's about 900 books that have
right.
the same name.
Or just tell us the author of them. I guess I don't know.
If you can remember.
Right. Well, I'm assuming she has them.
Look up the movie Storks. The Wolf Pack will explain how goats. Yeah, I remember. Form of submarine. They just say what it is, and they
turn into it?
Yeah, they turn into it.
I've never seen it.
It's an okay movie.
Is it like a Disney movie or a
I
more
can't remember. Who
or like a
made it.
Pixar? You know.
It's one of them. Yeah, it's one of the big studios.
Okay.
Not very- No, it's not a bad movie.
Right, but it's not like Lion King.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. It's not a great movie. I've watched it a couple times just with the kids.
Simba.
There was a Sinbad genie movie. If you don't remember it, count your blessings.
Wise Kids, I did a really funny genie sketch. Kid opens up the thing and the genie pops out. But the kid's just the most horrible kid in the world. And the genie's like doesn't want to do his wishes, but he's contractually obligated to. He has to. And the kid's just awful. Like forcing his crush to like him, just yeah. I don't know, or taking out his enemy teachers that makes his life hard.
Oh, what's the Mel Gibson one? Yeah, I don't know why this made me think of it. The Mel Gibson Santa movie that just came out relatively recently.
Yeah, the past few years.
It's pretty good.
What was that called? I never saw it.
It's pretty good.
I think you were the one telling me that it was good. Yeah.
Super bad kid pays, like his dad's a billionaire, pays a hitman to go kill Santa.
Yeah.
Because Santa's real, like as in everybody is accepted that he's real in this universe. And he's got military contracts with the government, and the government uses them to make stuff. And it's Then at the end, he snaps, and it's great.
And that's Mel Gibson.
It's a good Mel
Okay.
Gibson movie. Say whatever you want about Mel Gibson. He's got good movies.
Oh, yeah, I mean, any of the actors that you like or dislike.
Fat Man. Thank you. Emily's right.
What's Fat Man?
That's the Santa movie.
Oh, it's called Fat Man?
Mhm.
Okay. I don't remember that. That was the name of Weird Al's cartoon show on his TV show, if that makes sense. There was a cartoon show that lived in the world of his TV show. Does that make sense?
I maybe.
On his TV show, he lived in a cave 20 miles below the surface of the earth. Weird Al did.
Mhm.
And within that cave, he had a TV. And when he flipped through the channels, there was a show called Fat Man, where it was like him as a big fat superhero.
Okay.
But it was only on that show, like on that
See,
TV on that show.
I feel like that stuff is just made for you. I feel like
It might
nobody else knows about this.
It's the Weird Al show was it was hard to watch. Like it was hard to find. Like on different time zones, it was played at different times. Like on the East Coast, it might have aired at like 11 in the morning. And then on the West Coast, it aired at like 7 p.m., like West Coast time. So it made no sense. Like, it was weird. And then they canceled it after one season.
Mm.
It's
Probably
good stuff.
deserved it.
It was good.
It's probably because he's a bad man.
I don't know. I think he's one of the good ones.
Mm-hmm. See,
Him and Kurt Russell.
Jay, every politician's bad. Every actor's bad, unless they're the
No.
ones I like.
It's just the only reason I like them is because they're not bad. I've sifted through it.
Mm-hmm.
They've made it through my filter. You were saying something that was
Batman, and I am appalled by it. As a Santa, I hated it. I could see that. I could see that.
Oh, what's your favorite
Yeah, what's
Santa
the
movie?
best Santa movie from a Santa?
Mm.
I wouldn't let my kids watch Fat Man. But at the end, when it is a pretty violent and dark movie.
Yeah. It's not for kids, huh?
But at the end, he gets his Christmas spirit back.
Mm. That's a good sign.
And to me, I liked it because I think what it showed a lot of was that supernatural entities like Santa, it's like a two-way street. They feed off of the emotional state of the world, but they also influence the emotional state of the world. So when the U.S. government got really big, they kind of put the shackles on Santa a little bit.
Okay.
So we created a feedback loop where the world kept getting worse, and Santa kept getting more worse, and the world kept getting worse. So it was a step down. So during this, he gets his Christmas spirit back, kicks out the U.S. government, and starts doing all of his Santa stuff again, and the world starts turning back around.
Oh. That happened in Fat Man?
Yeah.
Wow.
It was the second,
He fought the U.S. government?
yeah, because they yeah. Silent Night, Deadly Night, LO in one word. Yeah. Kurt Russell.
He's Santa.
Miracle on 34th Street, the original black and white. Oh, well, yeah. I don't think I've ever seen the original the Miracle on 34th Street. But when was the the modern one?
I don't know.
The 90s, 80s?
I don't know.
I've seen that one, and that was a good movie.
I don't think I've ever seen either. I've seen clips of the
Who's here?
I know the
Ah!
Hi. Hi.
Come here. Oh, gosh. You're okay. That scared you more than anything. She fell right through and flipped. Winter.
Hi. Good morning. Climbing up here.
Joan says Christmas Chronicles.
That's the one with Kurt Russell.
I don't remember what that one is.
I was just saying, I think you told me about it. You've seen it.
I probably have. I just can't put the name to the
Christmas or Kurt Russell's Santa.
Yes, I do like that one.
The dad and Overboard.
Yeah.
You know?
No, I've never seen Overboard. I don't like Goldie Hawn.
Wow.
I only know that Goldie Hawn's in it because of how many times you looked at me and said Overboard Goldie Hawn.
Overboard. Kurt Russell and Goldie Hawn.
That's the only reason I know Goldie Hawn is a part of Overboard.
I think she's a good one too. Could be wrong, but
Looking at the fish?
I don't think. I don't even care if I am. I like Kurt Russell and Goldie Hawn.
You are wrong. It's been it's always been that way. Look at the Guardians. They're the defender of children. Yeah, I like the Guardians.
The
Easter
baseball team?
No, the Easter Bunny, Tooth Fairy. No, the Guardians.
The Guardians.
Yeah. With Jack Frost.
Oh, is that Weird Al show the one with where he has funny edited celebrity? Actually, no. Those are from Al TV, which he did. He would take over MTV for like 2 hours every time a new album was coming out, or he'd do it as like a special, and it'd be called Al TV.
I've seen the one with the lady interview.
And during, oh gosh, they're so funny. And that's when he'd do those interviews. Those are for Al TV. I don't think there was any actually for the Weird Al show, because it was like a kids show.
Myth, Monsters, and Mullets. Good morning.
Good morning.
Where's Atlas? You sure he is. Left the most dangerous one alone.
I don't know. Willow's,
He's like a goat.
Willow's pretty.
You should have seen what she did when she came in here.
That was kind of funny.
I didn't see it happen. I just
I
seen
watched it happen. And
I just seen the aftermath, how she was laying after the thud. But I seen the momentum she come running in here with it. So.
She tried to catch herself on the leg, but completely missed.
I just looked down and see her legs in the air, face on the ground. Like, struggling.
Maybe we'll get up there today and pull that log off.
Off the roof?
Mm-hmm. I don't think it's coming off.
No, but Dad has a tiny little chainsaw.
Oh yeah, I mean we can cut it. I got a handsaw we could start like taking it apart with, one of the big pole ones.
Oh, a pole. Oh yeah, we got a pole saw too.
Yeah,
we could actually probably get up there and.
You could do it from where you
Right,
from the ground.
Yeah, cut it in half and let it fall. So. Uh-oh.
I would just talk to Kurt and Linda though first.
Oh yeah, probably.
I don't want to damage the fence, but
is it your fence or theirs?
that's my fence.
Okay.
But it still affects them.
No, I know. I understand. I'm just saying if it did break.
Yeah, that's my fence.
Okay.
Because they've always been extremely respectful.
Oh yeah.
Even when Grandpa was living here. Apologies, didn't mean to get on my soapbox. No, you're Santa. It's your job.
Yeah. It's
Sorry
your duty,
you had to put
actually.
up with JD the other day. Oh, we had so much fun.
Oh yeah, we had a blast with JD. I seen he made it down to Point Pleasant.
Yeah, it looked like he had a fun time.
Yeah. And he saw the Mansfield prison. I seen he posted that on.
It's whatever.
I mean, it's a cool stop if you've never been. Yeah. I went through the tour last summer for the first time in a long, long time, and I had fun. It's neat.
I just feel like every 1800s prison is the same.
Did you not? It was active until 1990.
Yeah. When they filmed Salt. Hey, Emily, stop. Hey.
Yeah, banana.
Whew. Emily, come in here, please. He's hitting the buttons on your incubator. You're gonna mess it up.
There you go. Say something.
Please.
Say something. Please.
Morning, Dale.
Please. What, a banana? Oh, wait. Why don't you eat that part? The middle part. There you go. Found it.
Hey, stop. No, leave it, baby. Come on.
Here, buddy.
Ooh, fish. Oh, really?
Sharks this time.
That was always my favorite part too.
The
Still
ones
is.
were like coming right up.
Oh, really?
Dancing.
Otters. He liked the otters too because they kept doing backflips where he was standing.
That's where all the good nutrients are. I've seen some people, I don't know if this is real or if it even tastes good, but they were using banana peels.
Good morning, Ron. Hey, I sent you an email back. I don't know if you ever seen it. Atlas, stop.
The death grip on it. But they were taking the banana peels and I forget what they were, but they basically were frying them and they cook them down and cooked them till they were pretty much stiff.
Atlas.
Basically until they were like bacon strips. And they said it was like imitation bacon. And I was like, Huh? It does, but it looked good.
So let's see. Daphne has a question.
Yes.
I have a question
my
for you
goodness.
guys. I'm listening to a few podcasts and following lots of cryptid pages. I keep hearing mention of many names of famous / big names in the community, whether they are authors, etc. Do you guys have a list of some of the people that you think cryptid lovers should know about the most? If that makes sense.
Like I guess influential people in the cryptid community that are, I guess, doing work on this topic. Is that what you're asking?
Yeah, I guess I don't.
No.
What are you doing? I know the feeling.
We could. I'm sure we can
Vegan propaganda.
put a list together of people we know, just like that personally we know, or could
Well, I mean,
suggest.
Bob Gimlin is one. I always, you should know. I mean, Patterson too, but Patterson's dead.
Is she asking though for like current people,
Researchers?
like
I don't know.
with like that are authors and stuff like that?
Okay, yes, Jay.
Okay, so like I even think like Michael Thompson.
Oh yeah.
Now he doesn't write anything that's not or nonfiction.
He
Wait.
takes nonfiction into his fictional works.
Correct. Which is, if
But he's a great sea monster historian.
correct.
Which
So
I think he should do a book on that.
yeah, he probably should. I mean, because his books are kind of deal with that.
Yeah, no, they
They're
are.
sprinkled into his fiction.
You're getting kind of crazy.
Just do wonder what's going on in their minds.
Yeah, we could probably. We'll probably just add that Daphne to the episode list.
Does that too. That's
And looks
they'll
right
look
at you.
and be like,
Yeah, like
Russell Accords one. I would look in. I'd follow a lot. We've met him many times. I think he's super genuine.
I do too. Yeah.
He's very knowledgeable, but he actually gets out there. Him and Tony's been out a couple times.
Ron Murphy.
Or Ron. I mean, yeah.
That's a good one.
Ron's a great paranormal historian. Like he goes to the area and he lives there for a long time to like do
a story or to write a story about
like
whatever
the
he's.
Chestnut Ridge invasion. Oh, of course, B Mills.
Yeah, she just started a YouTube channel.
I guess reputable ones. Yeah.
Right. What was it? Oh, okay.
All right. Why don't you take
Ooh.
him back to the living room?
It was already like that, right? Okay, good.
Because he's rubbing banana on my books. Hey, no. Come on. Yeah, if he was doing that to your stuff, you'd be freaking out and screaming
I
at
like
me.
how he just.
No, I wouldn't.
How he stands still. Eat that banana. Oh, you're still sucking on it. All right. Yeah. Is that good?
That would be lovely. I would love to know more people to follow and read their books, see their films, etc. That influential in the community.
Films.
There's a hairy piece of banana. What are you eating?
Banana.
Okay.
Just she's been sucking on it for
Banana rubbed into everything.
yeah.
I have kiddos. It gets better.
Ooh.
Crazy how UFO disclosure disinformation has been such a norm, but yet there's still a stigma in the lack of disclosure and acknowledgement of what's in our forest. Oh, it'll happen whenever. Oh, did you hear about the Bigfoot sighting in Monroe, Michigan on I-70? Yeah, I
Ooh.
did. I seen that posted
You did? I did not see that. When did that happen?
just like last week or so. Wasn't
Really?
it? I think so.
The
Oh gosh, UPS
days.
killed 12,000 chickens because they left them in the back of a truck for 3 days.
Oh.
12,000 baby
Some of
chicks.
them were coming.
Oh.
Oh, they were all in Ohio, weren't they?
You think that was
The article was from not Ohio.
straight negligence or on purpose?
I could see it either way, honestly.
Yeah.
Because I mean, just think about the USPS and how many times your package has been delayed a week
Oh yeah.
because it sat somewhere. Because
Right.
I still have 3 packages that have never been received,
Really?
and one of them's over 5 years old.
And it's still
And
surprised.
it's sitting in Columbus somewhere.
Oh, I was gonna say in Perrysburg, probably.
Now it's in Columbus. It's probably fell behind a desk somewhere.
Yeah.
Because it's shirt. That one's a shirt from
Oh.
Gil
Going over there?
McFinn's.
Gil McFinn's?
My scientifically accurate fish shirts.
Oh, okay.
The one that was still a company.
Yeah.
It's not a company anymore. I always on the lookout for Luis Elizondo's types that the follow.
Alright.
I think that fellow is a disinformation agent. I've never met him, so I don't. Oh gosh, no.
Banana beard.
Yeah.
She was watching you too.
All right.
I carried it for 9 months.
But it's your day to watch them.
Hi.
Hi.
All right, what were we talking? I don't really know anything about Luis Elizondo. I'm leaning towards it. Oh, some say Bigfoot's an Nephilim. I'm leaning towards it. Just I don't know if it's light or dark ones. Yeah, I have no idea. I could see it being something Nephilim.
Brian.
Destructo boy.
You're correct. Hairy banana. I'll go with the mug of meat. That was here. Have a hairy banana. You want to take her in there too? Then they're not alone.
What?
Hi.
That's the easy one.
Hi.
I'll go to Monroe to check it out. I know the area very well.
Ooh. She was distracted. Well, that was fun. Not for you. Fun watching you struggle.
Every day, all day.
No wonder I have high anxiety.
Uh-huh.
We should just put a shelf in your house that's like 5 foot high in every room
Like, that doesn't matter.
and put everything up on it. Oh, okay.
Atlas gets up on 8 foot of stuff.
Fair.
Atlas got on the patio, not using the stairs the other day.
Oh, nice. What did you climb up the side?
No, he climbed up on his playhouse and he
Jump.
jumped and
over.
caught himself on the railing and then made it over.
Nice.
So no, it doesn't matter. I don't care. They were talking about getting him an Alexa because he just loves talking to it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, mom's house.
Oh, yeah.
He'll go up, Alexa, and then just likes talking to it.
Yeah.
So I was like, I'm gonna have to screw it to the ceiling because he rips the wires out because he wants to show people he can talk to it.
Oh, I wouldn't do that though. Don't get him an Alexa.
All right, we already have listening devices in all of our pockets.
You don't need them talking to your children because they're going to talk to them when you're not there.
I am never not with my children. It is
That's true.
extremely rare.
That's true. I'm just saying.
My children are too destructive to be left alone.
And that's true too.
I don't know how, and I get every kid's. I don't know how parents go and sit in another room, but I think it's just my kids.
What?
Like you can't leave the room
because they know they got a free.
Well, they'll eat everything.
Yeah.
Like the girls will literally eat whatever they can fit in their mouth, and
Yeah.
Atlas will be just like pulling the TV down and pulling wires out of the walls. He literally pulled a screw out of the wall the other day, and it looks like he just sat there and he unscrewed it.
Well, that's good. He's curious. This episode shows how appealing you guys are. Oh my goodness. Appealing.
Kid follies. My aunt put her sons with cycle helmets to protect the boys' heads as they grew up. Now Atlas would figure out that he could put a hole in the wall with them. When I grew up, we didn't have wires everywhere. Yeah, I mean that's fair.
That's true. Yeah. Just had to watch out for the sharp edges on the coffee table.
I mean, the people that built this house, she had like 15 kids and 3 of them lived.
So that's pretty good success rate.
No, she had, I think she only had 3. Her mother had like 14 kids.
Mm.
But it's because she divorced her husband.
Oh, had a second family then?
No. I'm talking about the one that only had 3.
Oh, okay.
She never got remarried or anything like that.
Oh, okay.
So she had 3 kids and that was it because they would have kept having them.
Yeah. It's not like how it used to be. My grandma was one of 12, I think.
Mm-hmm.
6 boys and 6 girls.
So that's how like Grandma Audrey, which would be my great grandma, that's how she was. I think she had like, I don't know, it was 10 or 12 siblings or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
But then that's Grandma Audrey only had 3 kids, and then she was the county's wet nurse.
Oh, okay.
Like Richard that just passed away, my buddy. My great grandma was his wet nurse
Wow.
because his mom's milk never came in. He was born like a little early.
Yeah. Dang.
And my grandma Audrey was a preemie. I still have her little jacket from a doll. They had to put doll clothes on her, and the doctor pretty much told him that, I mean, she's too early. She's going to die. And her parents didn't give up. They kept her in a cigar box on the stove on the back burner to keep her, like not on the burner because it was a wooden stove.
No, I know what you're saying.
But they kept her there to keep her warm.
Where the warm air comes out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gave her goat's milk.
And she made it?
Mhm.
Yeah.
89. She died of a heart attack. 89 because she broke out of a nursing home.
Never going to stop her.
No, because they kept stealing her cigarettes.
Yeah.
I'm sure I've started that story because,
Oh, my grandma would walk to town if you stole her cigarettes.
well, I mean, Grandpa would drive over every week at least. And I think he brought in her like 2 cartons for the week. And they were like, she really shouldn't be smoking, about 89.
Yeah, she's 89.
She's already got the long life. Like, she's good.
Yeah.
She has to smoke a pack of cigarettes a
Let
day. Let
her.
her smoke a pack of cigarettes a day.
Yeah.
It turns out a nurse was stealing her cigarettes
Mm.
because they had little lock boxes.
Mm-hmm.
The nurse was getting in there and stealing them. And there was a really bad fight that week. I mean, that was when Grandpa was very vocal.
Mm-hmm.
Like, the Dawn thing actually happened after that.
Oh, okay.
So he was still,
In his prime.
scary.
Right.
And he's yelling at him. And then the nurse did it again. So Grandma broke out, and they didn't know she was missing for like 8 hours, and she had a heart attack and was laying in the snow.
Jeez.
Got to run. Thanks for answering my question. Have a great week. Bye, Daphne. They are smart for their ages. Oh, the kids, yeah. But Justin has a little Bob the Builder, but it's reverse Bob the Destructor.
Yeah,
That
correct.
is more accurate. I can tell you why we don't have families like that anymore. Family's like what?
You mean like giant families or? And oh, Daphne said she had to go too. So have a good day, Daphne. If you have any more or want more, I guess message us, or maybe we'll just do an episode over it.
We started playing outside when we were 8. Did I keep you locked in the house until you were 8? Have Atlas work on the Argo. He likes sitting in it. It's in the backyard right now. We used to play outside all day, throwing rocks and fighting with sticks. My mom would
Gosh. One of my earliest memories is when my mom and dad built their house or had their house built. It was beside our barn.
Mhm.
And so, when they build a new house, like it's always muddy and it's basically the yard's a big mud pit because there's no grass yet. One of my earliest memories, I can remember being a little kid and me and my 2 brothers were out in the front yard or out in the front driveway as the house is still being constructed. So there's a big mud pit just over there and we're picking up just big rocks and we're just hucking them
into
and
the mud pit.
watching them splash. And I remember one time I threw one, my brother threw one. Oops. And then I was going to I remember walking over to pick up a rock and just feeling thud right in the side of my head and falling in the mud and crying and just hurting real bad. My brother wound back and threw a rock and I walked right in front of him. And the
Oh.
moment it left his hand, my head was right in the way. Bam! And knocked me into the mud. It's one of my earliest memories.
Me and Michael, when we were little kids, not little kids, but we were young, we would pick up the biggest rocks we could and throw them at each other.
Yeah.
And the goal was to catch them.
Okay.
But your arms would slowly get weaker and weaker.
Yeah.
And then one of us would end up getting just tanked by one of these rocks. And I mean, they were like rocks.
Yeah.
And yeah, I mean, we both had turns getting just decimated with one.
Nothing like throwing rocks at each other.
Ohio kids. The corn wasn't tall enough to hide yet.
No, yeah. Another fun pastime. Let's run through a field and get all cut up.
You won't run into it right. There's a way to run through cornfields and not get sliced to ribbons.
What, like this?
No, you literally, it's almost like Naruto running,
Oh, yeah.
but you put your head down.
Right.
Because we were always wearing hats or something. You put your head down and just like do that and run. You won't get cut.
Plow through it.
You run with the lanes.
Expose. Well, yeah, of course. No, you cannot run through the rows. Or, you know what I mean? From row to row.
You can, I guess, if you want. It's gonna suck.
Yeah, it's really going to suck. I remember one time we were in a medicine toss with a big giant stone. Yeah, basically, is what he's saying.
Yeah, I mean, it was just a rock. Yeah, I mean, we were literally not trying to murder each other, but close to it.
I don't know if I've told the story on here when we snuck out of basketball camp up here at ONU. I tell that on here or not?
Mm-mm.
It was me and my 2 friends, and one friend, he was a bad influence. Let's just put it that way. Or he'd get us to do things that we probably shouldn't have been doing. And one of these things was we were in basketball camp at ONU. We decided we were just going to sneak out and walk around the campus at night. So we snuck out of our window and we had to crawl below all the other windows because we were in Founders Hall. We even had to crawl by the front door in the lobby just to get to the other side so we can get to the woods on the other side. So we crawled by and we got by them. And right when we're about to get to the woods, a car pulls up and shines their headlights right on us. We didn't know at the time. It turns out it was the coaches from the student coaches from the camp. So we got scared and panicked and just sprinted right into the woods.
Were they looking for you?
I don't think so.
They
I think
just were there.
I think they were out and were just coming back in for the night because it was the college students that were the coaches for that camp. There was actual coaches and the college students that were the volunteer coaches.
Yeah.
So I think they were just out having partying probably and were just pulling in as they were finished night and saw us and they seen kids and they know where they camp. So they stopped their lights on us and we just took off running into the woods. We were scared. And then, so we left the woods. We got out the other side. We lost our shoes and we're all cut up. And because it was pitch black, you couldn't see a foot in front of you. I just heard them. So I'm following their footsteps. And then we snuck out onto the stadium. They're building a new football field at the time. And that's when we were running across the field, the actual field. And they had those, those poles we just put in the ground to put up the sign.
Mhm.
They had those. And then they had wire around the top connecting them all to make like a temporary fence so no one
Mhm.
went out onto the field. Well, at nighttime, it's impossible to
You
see.
don't see it, yeah.
So we're dead sprinting full speed. My friend's about 10 feet in front of me running. And all I see him is running, and then immediately just do a backflip. And like I seen like the silhouette on like the sky or the horizon. Cause you know how like when I'm at the refiner, you can still
Mhm.
see.
Oh, yeah.
So I seen him do an actual backflip. And I was like, he got clotheslined by the thing running full speed. And he hit his knee on the pole as he did it. But then we left the field and went into the cornfield, and we were going to cut through the cornfield to get in the town to go to our friend's brother's house to see if he'd give us a ride back to the thing because we were just in full panic mode. So we cut through the corn. We're all cut up. We make it to the other side. We get to his brother's house. We knock on the door. He's not even home. There's nobody home. So we had to walk all the way back through the corn, sneak back onto campus, and sneak back into our rooms. We did. We made it back, didn't get caught, but we slept through the wake up call because it was like 4 a.m. by the time we got back. We slept through the wake up call, which was like at 7. And then we all woke up, we left, and we got there. And my friend's knee is so swollen. It's like a softball's in his knee. And they all knew, like, oh, where were you guys? Why are you late? We're like tired and cut up. They knew what happened. We were the ones that snuck out. That got caught. Oh, good times.
We used to toss metal jarts at each other. We used to do the arrow, or
Oh my gosh.
we would shoot an arrow up and try to dodge it.
My friend Steven did that once. He's like, watch this. Fired his bow and arrow straight up in the air. And we're looking for it. We never seen it come down. Well, like a few days later, his neighbor had called him over to his house, said, hey, come here. I want you to come see something. Well, in his like horse pasture, there was the arrow in the ground. So it landed in the horse pasture. So it could have killed
One of the horses.
Yeah. Not thinking. So that's the last time he ever did that. But yeah. No wonder why we never found it.
Yeah.
Landing in the neighbor's yard.
Now this reminds me. We watched one of the horrible things. Oh, by the way, so this story's about geese, and it doesn't end good for a goose.
No.
Let me just check. Dark times. We also got to ride our bikes alongside the road with the drainage in Houston.
Oh, the drainage canals. Like in Terminator 2?
So, Michigan, I think they're not doing the gassing thing anymore because of public outcry.
Oh, that's good. Okay.
But we'll see. So we were at Indian Lake. This was at Logan's Landing, the covered boat docks. They had like 5 or 6 massive boat docks. But you had to be camping there to like go to them and use them and all that stuff. So we're fishing. There's kids skipping rocks like around the corner from us in this boat dock area. And there's like a flock of geese out there.
Oh, no.
And we're yelling at the kids to stop throwing rocks at the geese because they're like, we're skipping stones. We're not throwing rocks at the geese. Well, they were getting really close. So one of the kids like hucks this rock, skips, it hits the goose right in the neck, right below the head.
Oh, no.
And its head just goes limp. And it's squawking underwater. And but big bubbles, and it's flying and going nuts. And it hits a pontoon, makes this huge loud boom. And it's screaming underneath this thing.
Oh, my gosh.
These kids are taking off, like running, and we're yelling, there they go. Because there's like 15 or 20 other people in this boat docks.
Yeah.
Not like watching.
But around.
Yeah, but everybody's like, in the second, like, it was a horrible noise.
Yeah. Oh, my gosh.
That's the same boat docks that an adult, I'm pretty sure, did it and blamed it on kids. It was lighting fireworks. So there was like a set of campers like 20 feet above it on a lift.
Okay.
There's like 2 rows of campers on lifts. So they were lighting fireworks off there. And one of the fireworks went down underneath the covered boat dock and went ding, 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 bouncing back and forth. And then landed in like a $75,000 pontoon.
And exploded?
Yeah, and caught it on fire.
Oh, my gosh.
And it was instantly an inferno.
Yeah.
And burnt like 3 or 4 of their boats up.
Oh, man.
It's bad.
Oh, what is... I hope they had insurance or something.
Yeah, I mean...
Not that insurance is a scam, but... Did you know, I just found this out yesterday, that for the... all these solar fields and stuff that we have in our county,
Mm-hmm.
that there's a tax we pay
For it, yeah.
to not just for it, but we're shipping that power
Yeah,
that
we send it to big cities.
in other states. We
Mhm.
sent it to Pennsylvania and Indiana and things like that. But did you know that we also Ohio buys power from Indiana and
Mhm.
Pennsylvania. And we as citizens have to pay
All of it.
the taxes that go to and from.
Not the companies.
No.
There's 400 middlemans in the electrical game.
Yeah.
So you can't just take the solar here and send it here.
No.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that.
That's why my 3 big projects next are the goats, the solar panels, and the bees.
Yeah. Those are all
Oh,
good projects.
Speaking of which, Australia is now, because they've had so much international fight back with them beating up old ladies to go into properties to spray the red ant hives
Yeah.
with death chemicals.
Uh-huh.
They're just like, you know what? We're not going to do it anymore. We're not going to do that. So they just fly a helicopter over and drop the powder on your property from the sky.
That's new.
Yeah. So literally there's like there's 2 people in the pasture with their goats, and this helicopter buzzes and drops all this red powder on all of them.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
It will happen here eventually. It just is going to take a little more time.
I can't believe that.
I mean, we're not that far from it,
No.
but guns do change a lot of that.
Well, yeah, I think that's why it hasn't happened
Yeah,
yet.
because if you think about, like, I won't name any farmers, but I can name one right now. I can think of one that would always has 2 handguns on him,
Mm-hmm.
no matter where he is. Watching a helicopter spray stuff over his field, like flying 10 feet, well, it wasn't 10 feet, but probably 30 feet above.
Yeah.
Because they were like buzzing these people.
Yeah.
Just taking his 50 cal revolver and just and bringing his helicopter down.
Well, don't you? I mean, if the helicopter's blades are compromised at all, it's done, right?
A little bit. They can actually glide some.
Hmm.
I remember that. That was one of the MythBusters one because they always like if you put a paper or
It's penny. They taped a penny to the.
yeah. Because
one-
first they did it with postage stamp. They said that was the old spy thing, as they tape a postage, like put a postage stamp on it where you couldn't see it and it would cause them to crash.
Yeah.
And it doesn't. It throws them off balance and they don't fly really well,
Mm-hmm.
but they can kind of glide.
To a landing or
Yeah.
something. Okay.
It's not great, but they're not just gonna like fall out of the sky like
Yeah.
a rock.
Wobble out of control and death spiral.
Now there is stuff that can do that, like the little arms. I believe what did Ryan said. It's like the chopper scene from Apocalypse Now.
Oh, can you fly in the back? Yes.
There's at least a few days where have multiple helicopters flying over, including a couple of Blackhawks.
Oh, famous
Hey.
author Michael Thompson.
Michael, we were talking about you earlier. You
Yeah.
missed it. The power companies are truly some of the most dangerous. They don't have to give you power; they can turn it off anytime, and they want to because
They're
a
private.
not government owned. Yeah.
Right.
And then like the 50, like it is a monopoly. You're 100% right because they have like 500 middlemans.
Yeah. And it makes no sense to push it back and forth.
That's what I
Because
bet you there is
It's just people making money.
4 or 5 times the amount of power actually produced than what we need
Yeah.
because you waste it. The farther you push it, the less there is.
Right. It just doesn't make sense.
Yeah, but I know because
Logical sense.
people did not believe me when I was saying that the big wind farm on the Ohio-Indiana border goes to Chicago.
The one
And they're
over
like,
by-
that's 4 hours away. It didn't go to Chicago. It does.
Wow.
I've done those wind fields. I was in there talking to their guys.
Yeah. Those are just ridiculous. Those wind farms. Dumb. So are the solar farms. Dumb.
The mega ones, yeah. Government owned and turn it off at will.
Oh, for sure. For sure. Because they need to. It's for our safety. We got to conserve it. We got to conserve it for
Oh, it's time. Already.
other times, It's do your part for you and your neighbor. Turn off your power, you don't need electricity.
Get your own solar panels.
Yeah. I was doing the government part.
Oh. Because I think I'm gonna put some on the roof and on this thing.
Oh yeah.
I've always thought about building an algae cell too.
Or
Power. Basically, it depends on what you want. So they used to do it for like basically you can make kind of coal.
okay.
Not really coal, but these algae cells are long, flat water tubes that just grow
Algae.
trillions of algae. Not cyanobacteria, which is blue-green algae, which is not an algae, just the common name for it because it turns the water green like algae.
Right.
But that's cyanobacteria. That's the really deadly stuff.
You get in your pool and
No, like St. Mary's. That was cyanobacteria, not algae.
Okay.
That's one of the big misconceptions. So when cyanobacteria gets mad, it releases tetrodotoxin.
Mm.
But which is when one cell releases, it's nothing. It's no amount. The problem is they all do it at one time, and it's
Billions
everything.
and billions.
But you can either like harvest it and compress it, and it's a fuel source then.
Oh, okay. The burn.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha. Okay.
Because it's just sun and water.
Right. Yeah. Pretty simple.
It's also a food source. It's not great, but it is. It's food.
Same with what's the duck grass?
Duckweed.
Duckweed.
Cryptids scored in 2028. Yeah,
What are you talking about?
for a president.
Crips of the Corn president?
All right, we gotta go though, guys.
Yeah, it's time.
Have a good day.
Until next time.
Because I think we just have a freaky fauna, a Monday, and then the DW guys come in.
Yeah, they should be here like at 1 or so. Alrighty. Well, we'll see you guys later.
Bye, guys.
Thanks for the chat today.
Yeah.
I think we all were mutually benefited today.
Bye.
Bye.